Hello, hello, hello. Still pressing through to talk about Ferguson. We got a little bit of a late start. It's been a little bit more challenging than we anticipated, but we're not going to let that stop us. So people are logging in. We're going to get this show on the road and hopefully make some valid points. So just bear with. And there should be a link. You can hit me up on Facebook if you're hearing this and having an issue. Don't distress. Right. I to join so that we can have a dialogue. I see I've got spectators. So how can we get you in so that I can see you guys? Let's see here. We got a chat going. If you're in the chat, say something. This is the magical Google Plus, which I thought was so wonderful, but it seems to have defeated me at the moment. We were playing an excerpt of the last show that we did, the last time we had this discussion. So I'm not seeing anyone chiming in. Say again? So that we can have a dialogue. I see I've got. All right. This is just not happening the way that it was planned, folks. Let's see here. Now I've got more viewers. I really would like to see you folks participating. So go to the link. Here's the link. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna post the link in Facebook once again. Hopefully, this one will be more useful. That should work. Anybody can, if you can still see me, please try to chat. I'm posting. I'm posting again in Facebook the link. Hopefully, it's not all pretty and everything like it was before, but hopefully you'll be able to use it. Abu. Whatever. Yeah, Craig is. I'm being. Of course, I'm being harassed here since this thing is on, and I don't seem to be able to let anyone else on, which is very exciting. I'm posting in Facebook. Doesn't seem to be helping. This is not working. There's AJ. All right, there's one. AJ's in the house. I can't hear you though.
You should be able to hear me now.
I hear you now. Okay, say something. All I see is a still picture. I don't see you yet.
That's because the camera is acting silly.
Oh, okay.
I think the transmission is silly.
Okay, cool. I see we got more viewers. They don't make it very easy to figure out how to get in, do they? To click start and then approve. And then I had this set up as an open broadcast, a public broadcast, but then it told me it wouldn't allow public broadcast. So it's been giving me a little bit of a runaround as well. Let me tell Craig. I just told him. See, he's talking about getting Abu Dhabi or somebody to help me. Let me see here.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Go to the event page. If you're listening, go to the event page in the post and push start. Carry. Oh, I see you now.
Yes, indeed.
There we go. You got more light, but it's still behind you.
Of course, it's behind me.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
the light is always behind me, bro. Sometimes it get in front.
Glowing. Except you look kind of fuzzy. Just a curious friend with you.
Dirty lens. I don't know.
All right. Well, we've got two things done. We are connected and we are live. And we've still got some time, so maybe if we can share that link, maybe we can get somebody else on. I'd like a couple of other opinions in here. Let's see. Man, I've been working on this. I'm really looking forward to this conversation. Just to have technical difficulties.
You might want to text Prophet, let him know how to get on there.
I did. I just sent it to him. The link is in Facebook. Agents. All right. I invented a bunch of people. Man, oh man, oh man.
You invited a lot of them, but they got to go back and find that link now.
I got to start. We got to start over. I mean, I had everything all nice and stretched out, and here we go. Google on its. It keeps commenting, but I'm not seeing it. Let's see. He says, keep the light at your back. I think he push the button, Craig. It's just go to the page, the event page, and push the button. Why are you tripping? Give us a little help with this, folks. Getting nothing. Hmm. Where are you typing? I don't see anything coming up. Are you in the chat?
No, he's typing outside of the chat room, like on the
What is,
comments.
what is he? I don't. Oh, in there in this book. Okay,
Yeah,
on
it's in
this
the
other page.
it's on the comment side. We've been standing outside the digital door for a while, waiting for the
I
bouncer
see
to
that. I
Ferguson.
see you guys have a bunch of stuff you've been in there. I see you
Yeah,
guys been in there.
we've been trying to get in there.
Why can't he get in? I keep texting him too. He's not saying anything. He's hearing us. If you hear us, why don't you join in? Come on, Craig. Okay, there he goes. I am in here. Okay, now I see you're in here. All right, you're in there. Now I only got one viewer, which is you. So I guess he dropped off.
He might be coming in the other side.
Let's see. I guess I could have feelings and be.
Have feelings.
The Texas Road Warrior. So why, if he's on, why don't he get in?
he might be he might be on like I said, he might be still at the out on the outside door, the digital door, in comment section of this video as it
I
goes
see.
forward.
But all you did was go and just click. Yeah,
I went
basically
I
making
went to
fun of us. All
I
you
went
did
to
was go ahead.
I went to Facebook and found it and came back.
Okay, yeah. I put it in your message, right?
No, you put it actually on your page. You updated your status, and I clicked on the status and brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one that you put in the message box, they wasn't
Didn't
doing
work.
any good. Nah.
Okay. All right. So let me go. You say my status and like what am I What am I thinking about that one, right?
Yeah, that last status you posted, that's the one I clicked on.
Let's try this. The one that says Ferguson or just a bunch of text?
Hold on. I think it's hold on. Let me find it.
I
No, the
posted
one that
more.
says Ferguson.
Yeah, right. It's more more than race. That's the one.
Yes, it's got the
Yeah.
link. Yeah, it's got the whole big link on it. You know, the whole thing.
And it's got the little orange block that says Ferguson.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I don't know what he's I don't know what he's doing. Here we go. I put it in there twice. He's not hitting it. Oh, he said he was gonna watch, but he's not on there. Damn it.
Hmm.
3 viewers. Somebody else just jumped on. Maybe that's him. Oh, there he says he's in.
Okay. He's still not in the room yet?
No, I'm texting him trying to find out where he is. He says he just saw it. It says he's seeing him. I just posted to everybody. It's like we're just waiting for more people to get in. There's no point in doing it if there's nobody to talk to. Best laid plans, mice and men.
Wow. It causes chaos, doesn't it?
You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Doing the best I can.
I think it works. It's just figuring out how to get the daggone thing to work.
Well, yeah, we need to get in earlier. And I think we should invite people once we get in.
Yeah, I would say about an hour, maybe 30 minutes ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. I was on. It just.
Oh, I saw you. I just couldn't get in.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. Damn. I don't know where Craig is. He's not saying anything.
He probably can't say nothing because he ain't there. Yeah.
He said we should record this because it's funny. It is being recorded. It's being broadcast live around the world too. On top of that.
Absolutely.
That's okay. Let's see if I can get him on the phone.
He's probably gonna cuss you out.
Put me the first time. Now it's like he dropped back off. Now it's just me and you. Yeah, Kent. I can hear you on the headset, but did you go to that page? Just hit the blue button that says start. Yeah, see, you got to go to the page. I sent you the link. Check your messages on Facebook. Right. When you go to a page that says Ferguson, there's a picture, a video, and it says live in one corner, and then in the lower corner it says start. I don't know. Me and AJ seem to have figured it out. I don't know what's up with you. It's the link. Okay, you sent it to me on Facebook. Okay, I'm looking.
Told you was gonna cuss you out.
I see that. Yep. Right. No, I see that. I don't see anything on your. I don't see anything on the message yet. Okay. When you check on that link, you hit no. That's Are you on? Yeah. See, you're right, but okay. You're on the wrong page. Are you doing this? You're trying to watch, but you're trying to do this from your cell phone. Okay. So hold on. This link. Hold on. Yeah, I can figure that. Okay. So I go to Facebook. I go to Google's Plus. Let me check. I saw that. I saw that. Let me click the link because that's what we see too. Except there's a little box in the lower left hand corner that says start. Wow, that's deep, Craig. Because I'm looking at it. I just pulled it up and the box there says start.
Tell him I just shared the link how I got on to his page from your page.
No, I did. I started all over and I made the whole thing public so that anybody can access it. Anybody who has the link, all they have to, they're going to see a screen. They're going to see that same Ferguson screen that you're looking at, but where my face is in the left of that box is a box that says start. It says start to hang out on air. And for some reason you're not seeing that. Let me see if I can send you another link. That page.
I sent him a link.
Okay. AJ sent you a link. AJ sent you a link as well.
Tell him to go. I just shared something to his author page.
AJ said he just shared. I can hear. I'm hearing you on my telephone. All I hear you on my phone. It's not the live thing. You're on the. You must be on the. You're on the wrong page somehow. There's no count. There's no countdown. The one in Facebook. All right. Let me send you another link. AJ sent you a link too. Look and see what he sent.
Tell him to go to his author Craig Satowski page and hit that link that I just shared to his page.
He said, go to your author Craig Satowski page and hit the link that he sent you. I'm going to send another one as well.
That's how I got in.
Yeah, it comes up. It says Ferguson Google Plus, right?
No, it says plus Google.com Hangouts HOA event and a whole bunch of code behind it.
Oh, HOA. Okay, I see which one that is. That's the one I sent earlier. Hold on, let me find that one. HOA events. Events coming. HOA event. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of numbers. Yeah, okay, I got that.
Yeah, there's a lot of code behind it. That's the one that I got in on.
All right, let me try this one then.
And to find the right pass, dog. The bouncer wouldn't let me in at the door.
This one, and that sends you straight. To
where we at?
Yeah, we're.
Yeah, that sends you straight to a Google page. I see. Let me post that one again for it.
I'm in here, man. I'm
there
here.
I see him.
Okay, Craig,
I see him. Yeah,
It says he has joined it. We don't see him yet.
I see him. I don't know where the hell you went though.
No worries.
I can see him. I see him. I see Prophet right now. I'm looking dead at him.
Okay, cool. Then my page must need to refresh. That's all.
Yeah, you need to refresh.
Cause Prophet wearing a Nike shirt.
Good for him.
Nah, bro, look closer.
Oh, just do hit. Oh, okay then. I ain't mad at you, dog. There Reg is right there. I see him.
We need an Asian.
Wow. We need to do this 30 minutes prior to the doggone show.
More like an hour.
Yeah. I think Redson froze himself out.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. He might have to. Yeah, he done froze himself out, man. I'm looking at the photo, man. He gonna have to bounce out and bounce back in.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm a lot more awake than I was the other day. That's for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, man. What's going on down there in the Southern Territory?
Just making my preparations to head back north.
Oh boy. How's the book coming, bro?
Oh God, I can't. Everywhere I turn around, AJ, there's papers. There's note cards.
That's critical. That's called critical thinking, brother. You all right?
You know, I just keep moving forward and just keep plugging along, and
It is what it is.
yeah, no, it is.
It is what it is.
Getting broken by the day.
Like you really getting broke. Like you don't know how to make more commerce.
No, that's the whole thing, though. I'm not making anything. I'm just sitting here writing. I'm not out in the street where I need to be.
Ah, I understand.
You know, it's kind of like I'm so po, I can't afford the O and the R.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there myself quite a few times. I was there last year. Came back up a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, but just enough. Yes, indeed. Trying to get Redson left the room. How you gonna put us on the room and then he gonna leave the room? I don't know what's wrong with it. That technology is a beast, man.
Yeah, it's so funny. You look like Fred Sanford.
Now all he got to do is go back and follow the same link that I gave you, and he'll be
like this. He's like this.
Yeah, he is. He was.
That's all I was looking for. That's all I was looking at.
What the hell you got your glasses on for if you're going to look under them? That's how I feel about it. You got your glasses on? You got your glasses on, what you going to... I mean, you're looking under them, so I'm not understanding. Maybe it's just me.
Not understanding.
There you come.
There you
come. Here you come right now.
Video call.
I see it.
It kicked me out. It kicked me out and just ruined my call. It just killed it. But on the website where the feed is on the website, you can see Craig on the website.
You see what Craig doing, right?
Yeah, I know he's doing his Stevie Wonder.
No, he doing what you was doing when you were trying to figure that stuff out.
Yeah, I know. That was me doing my Stevie Wonder imitation. Is that where the glasses came from?
Yep.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Let me turn it up for you.
Oh, God.
Wow.
So now, okay. So now this is live.
We live now.
Okay, this is broadcasting live.
4 hours later.
Craig, did you start all over, or did you were just on and it just reconnected us?
No, what happened was I'm on Mozilla, right? So whatever AJ sent me, I had hit allowing the plugins. because I just rebooted my computer.
Okay.
And your link didn't have that. And whatever he sent me, let me, I should have took a picture of it. The screen just dropped down on the left side and it said allowed for the plugins.
Okay.
But we've been on here for a while, man.
I know. I would get pieces of what you guys were doing.
Oh, we were just making fun of you, bro.
Oh yeah, no. Well, that's easy. And my screen is up there, so I'm looking up there on another screen. So this link should go to you. Events. Cool. All right.
Now, which one did you send?
All right. I just posted on Facebook the link that went straight to this page, and it has a picture of you with your like this, holding your eyeball or something. I don't know what the hell you're doing. But it's the same broadcast that I started. It still shows me hosting it, even though it kicked me off. AJ was on, so it managed to keep the link going. We got 4 viewers, so somebody else just checked in. And if you take down here in the right-hand corner, I'm gonna post it in the chat room. You guys can see the chat, right? In this chat, hold on.
Yeah.
In the chat room is here's the link. That link might not be in your page, but that link takes you to the page with this little start window in it, so you can share that link with people. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Take it. You can just put. If you try it in another browser, it should bring up the page. It's so funny. I put so much work into this, man. I had a little trailer in the beginning. I sent it out to a bunch of people, and that's funny.
Oh, I've had a good laugh.
You see, I don't give up, though. Nothing kicks my ass.
Nothing but your own.
I refuse to be defeated.
By technology.
By anything, shit.
You specialize in technology, though, player.
It just this is new. This is brand new technology. Obviously, clearly, they make it difficult to figure out how to do it. Like Craig is, I'm telling him to find a button. It's not even there.
Oh, bro, I can find the button.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Back online.
AJ.
Yeah, what's up?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know. That's supposed to be my friend.
Wow.
I just need a skull cap. Where's the skull cap?
This is not a skull cap. This is a Kangol. You wouldn't know nothing about that. It's a cool.
Man, I was wearing those when you were kicking slats out of your crib, player.
Yeah. Easy for you to say.
Did they have cribs where you and Jesus were walking around?
Just produce one. Here, let me see. Edit now. I'm just trying to get in. Don't do that. Oh, so you guys have a chat. You must have a chat going someplace else. Why don't you chat in the room like men and quit trying to be chicken shit?
No, he ain't checking it out. He just looking at you.
That's all I gotta do.
Okay. They've changed. It is updating. It's updating. Cool. I was playing this video. You saw the video of the young man that got shot by the cops, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
I know that you, as police, I think anyone could see they had a lot of different ways they could have handled that besides shooting that kid to death like that.
Oh yeah, they just did it just to be doing something.
Yeah, they just jumped out the car, weapons drawn, and let's do this. That's pretty deep. I'm going to. I've got that clip. You've seen it, Craig, right?
What, the guy with the knife?
Yeah. Somebody just texted me and asked me what's going on between the first and the third minute. I thought it was pretty clear. I hope the guy survived. No, baby, he did not survive. I only know one person survived 9 shots with a 9mm at that range and survived. And that was a chick.
Yo, what is up with technology? I just got Rhino's what the fuck?
What you got?
I just got a message on Facebook saying that you just put a link on my timeline.
They late. It's slow.
Yeah, but I already hit it before, man.
Yeah, but they slow like that sometimes. I get stuff that people post the day before yesterday, day after, and all that kind of craziness. They come in, and you look at the time, it'll be like 18 hours later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Facebook sometimes be slow because, you know, everybody be up in there.
So Craig can tell you about the real crazy one. I text him 2 messages, and one arrived before the second one arrived before the first one.
Wow.
So he was
really
weird,
man.
I was
like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, showed up. It sent the second one. I guess the NSA was slow reading stuff that day.
You so crazy.
It's like, man, I'll try to make my messages briefer. It was only a few words.
Red, you have something playing?
Mm-mm.
I don't either, so don't ask.
Somebody hearing something? You hear something playing?
Yeah, here's something in the background.
Now I've got a fan in the room. I can't.
No, it sounded like somebody was talking.
No.
Oh, there they go.
All right, so.
Ain't nobody in the room but us. I don't know who's watching, but there's nobody in the room but us.
Well, now it's just us. There's 2 viewers, which that's you two. And
all right, listen. Can we start it all over?
Huh?
Can we start it again?
Yeah. That's why I gave you the link. Let's just start. We just start from now, or you know.
Yeah, might well start from now. The time is running short. Ha.
This, to tell you the truth, this thing. Well, I know we all have schedules, but Google Plus will let you broadcast for 8 hours straight.
Yes, indeed.
That's pretty good. We just need to do it. Now there's 4 viewers.
Yeah,
so
that's
listen,
it.
you folks that are viewing, go ahead and log in so you can get into the chat. If you see an image with a face and you click start, it will allow you to join the show. Down to 3. Who it is? So I've been posting it here. It's like somebody's struggling to get in. I see 4 viewers, and then it's like they're there somewhere. Let me look at the page and see if they're typing. All right, I don't see them saying anything. Maverick Simmons. Nope. Let's invite some people.
You're not gonna grab people live, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking on Facebook, right? If that link, just paste that link in the people that are on there, that should work.
Try to get everybody up in there. I understand. Uh-oh.
Okay, there you are. There's Carrie. So she's not available. Let's try Deborah.
You don't hear that in the background? It's Reg.
Yeah, it is.
I just heard Reg in the background.
Oh man, it keeps giving me the wrong link. The fuck? Let's try this.
Okay, you can't hear Reg?
I can
Yeah,
hear you.
I hear the noise in the background.
I can hear you, but I don't hear a noise in the background. All I have going in the background is a fan. There's nothing else, and my dog's sitting here.
No, there's something playing, man.
Okay, let me look.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's kind of like a video or some shit because it's you talking.
Oh, you know what that is? That's his feed.
You know what it might be? I know what it is. Got it. It was the feed is going to the website. So that's what you were hearing.
I just told you.
Yeah, that's what you were hearing. Huh, okay.
AJ boy shit.
AJ what? What?
I'm just watching how this thing will unfold, so we'll know next Sunday.
Right.
It's funny, right?
Did you say unfold or fall apart?
Unfold.
No,
Yeah.
Prophet watched me stretch, and he just said, "Oh, HA bored." That ain't what I was bored. I'm just laughing at Red trying to unscrew all the cables he got. Those
Man, listen,
all
let me
that.
tell you, it was so crazy because I did everything in advance so I would be ready so there would be no problem. And then the headset wouldn't work. So I had to get that done. Then once I got the headset working, I tested everything and it worked. So I stopped the broadcast to wait for you guys. But I didn't realize if you stop the broadcast, it ends it. It's not like a pause. So then I had 30 minutes to try to re-put everything back together with all the links because I had stopped it. So in the future, what we'll do is we'll get on earlier, and I'll have a little trailer that'll start on time, and that'll run. You know, like we can do a little trailer for something. It'll run for a few minutes, and that way people show up, they'll get to see something. All right, Stevie. That's so wrong. You're supposed to be my friend. That's so wrong. That's what I get. That's what I get for talking about him and his monkey pictures. This is what happens for you watching your friends make fun of you at your expense.
Absolutely. Shit, I laughed at you.
This is definitely that. I was looking at other screens, but I see that looking up like that makes me look kind of retarded, so I probably don't want to do that.
Oh, this shit looks funny, man.
And I don't see it, of course, because I'm looking up here. I'm like, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad I'm a source of. Carrie says, "Nine did not know you like first, but tell your buddies to start. Stop with this use. Let's get it going." Carrie, log in. He just said, "Hey, Reg, I know I do not know like personally, but here goes. Tell your buddies to start. Stop with the excuses. Let's get it going. And I love y'all, but really." So we are here.
Let him know that we're not the one with the excuses. We waiting on our tech head, which would be you, sir.
Oh, it's my fault.
So let the kind man know that we're not the ones that's out here. We're not the ones that's the technological wizards. Okay, you the one with all that binary running through your skull. So
Yeah, it's not doing me very much.
Through his skull.
Not doing me very much right now. Not doing me too much good at the moment, is it?
Well, it's doing all right.
Carrie says she's logging in. This is Frederick's friend, and
Excellent.
I think she's getting the feed from the website, which is a little delayed.
Right, it is. It's delayed by about 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about 60 seconds. Okay. Comedy Central. I got your Comedy Central.
So you got this thing playing in the background?
No, it was. I had a page up because I was monitoring it to see what it looked like.
You still have it up?
No, I don't. No, there's nothing.
What am I listening to?
Something that you mess with them aliens again?
Oh, you know what it is? No, yeah, I did actually.
What is it?
I got that other screen that's live.
Right. So you're getting the delayed deal.
Yeah, he getting delayed feed.
No. It's not a delayed deal. It's at 24 minutes. I got Reg. There he goes. You hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I can't. I see a picture. There's one of AJ. And there's one of the page I'm looking at has AJ. I guess it's refreshing every couple of minutes. The sign-on page.
Yeah.
Carrie, we're waiting for you if you're still out there listening to us. She says, "I hear it all." Well, log in, darling. I didn't mean, and Carrie, I did not mean to in any way lessen Craig's authenticity or relevance as an author by referring to aliens. You'll have to let him tell you about that. She's talking about Jupiter. Come on in here and get in here with us. This is new technology, and as you can see, it is challenging.
Ain't that? You figure with somebody who was born with Jesus Christ, be able to figure out technology.
Well, it just shows you. Well, you see what they did to Jesus.
Yeah, they did. They tore his tail up.
I stabbed myself in the foot the other day. I have so much more appreciation for Jesus. Spiked myself in the top of the foot, hit it, pinched the vein. And I have so much respect for someone being nailed by their hands and feet to anything. Carrie. Yeah.
She might be trying to find a way in like we did.
She said she's trying to reboot. So kind of putting our plan out there. If the thing to do, I guess, would be to get all whoever we're going to have sit with us, kind of get us all together first, so that we're ready for whoever comes in, because clearly everyone's going to have a different experience logging onto this thing. Craig, are you in Chrome now or Mozilla?
Huh?
What browser are you using? Firefox or Chrome?
How do you check that out? Oh, Mozilla.
I was gonna say most people would just read it on the screen. I don't know how you would find out.
I don't have most. Not. Oh, seriously? At tu brute?
I know you're not gonna try to get thin skin now. Don't even go there.
I thought at least one of you two clowns would have my back. I guess not.
Well, we got your back on most stuff, except we get a chance to laugh at you.
Oh shit! You want to laugh at me? Go to my Facebook. You see me in press.
I'm not seeing it. All right. A lot of people are posting stuff about cops.
Yeah, you know what? This cop stuff's getting old.
Well, yeah, it is, and it's we know it's a distraction.
Keeping everybody in a low vibration.
Yeah, I agree, and that's one of the things that Frederick Bien was talking about. A lot of people are trying to lift the vibration. I really would like this to be solution based. I believe that there's solutions we can come to. We talked about some type of a protest. The one thing about protesting online is that we could figure out and agree to do something and not have to worry about the National Guard trying to hurt us. Like Craig, you suggested anything economic. I mean, you said don't go to McDonald's one day, but
they can't even do that, man. They'll lock us up.
Say what?
I said you can't even do that nowadays. They'll lock your ass up for inciting subject.
Well, it's kind of like a flash mob.
Just tell people to walk away.
Say again?
People don't realize. All you hear a lot about is like how the money has to stay in the black community, right?
Right.
And, I get a lot of people like, black community, the black community, and my point is this.
Pull your microphone a little bit away from in front of your mouth. Make it a little bit more straight.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, because you were getting a little poppy. Okay.
No, because on my end, I'm looking at all of this stuff, and it's like the black community, the black community, the black community, and it's kind of like you can correct everything with your dollar. Walk the fuck away from anything that you don't want. And instead of saying black community, black community, black community, I was listening to Morgan Freeman the other day, and he was like, you know what? Stop calling me a black man, and I'll stop calling you a white man, and why can't we just be men?
Right.
And I'm with that vibration. I don't think this race bullshit now, because it's just becoming bullshit. You know that as well as I do.
Right.
It's divide and conquer. I'm not going to say that your experience as a man has been worse than my experience as a man, or my experience has been worse than yours. I don't know that. Your experience is your experience. My experience is my experience. What I've experienced is we're all fucked. Okay? We live on the plantation. This is a slave planet. We used to get into these conversations about slavery and shit, and it was like, you know what? I understand who conquered other people, but fuck, the kings and queens sold slaves back in the day, just like everybody else. Just in every culture and every aspect of civilization since the dawn of time, we've all been slaves. It's going to change. The only way we can change anything is by changing our vibration.
I agree. And as far as what happened historically, all we know is the history of the victors. We don't know what really happened anyway. So can't waste a lot of time on that. What we do know is that we need to get along now, and that we have more in common with each other than difference, and that things like this, these racial issues, are just simply divisive. That's the only point is to divide us up. Now, of course, with me and AJ against you.
Exactly.
To divide us again from each other. Check it out.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. Go ahead.
See what I have to go through. This is the racial aspect of it is simply to be divisive, and you're making the same point I'm making. The only change we're going to be able to manifest is through economics. That's the only thing that made the civil rights movement work. When those buses were running empty, people started to pay attention, and to flex an economic muscle through social media, through some type of an online something. I think that'd be very effective. Something so simple as, say we said at 00 Zulu, everybody is going to honk their horn for 2 minutes. Now you would hear horn honking all over the world. All you might not hear your next neighbor. You might have to hear somebody on the street. But we would see how connected we are. And anything that would show solidarity or connectivity between people as instead of divisiveness. Obviously, the authorities want us to feel like they need to control us. We can't protest any longer than they feel is appropriate. So, by the time it gets dark, they want to go do something else, so we better be finished. And that has nothing. First of all, we have the right to protest. Antisocial behavior or social disobedience is a symptom of a broken social system. And if there's no room to protest injustice in the system, then pressure is going to build up. So for the authorities, for it to be demonstrated to them that these people can protest peacefully without police interference, basically with police supervision. The police are on the streets. They're going to make sure traffic doesn't get messed up. They're going to make sure there's no rioting, no looting, that type of thing if something happens. But the police are inciting issues. They're making things happen. And they're making things happen across the spectrum of race, age, and gender. Since this thing has happened, everybody's willing to post somebody getting beat down by the police. Craig, the other day we looked at the old lady, supposedly had a knife. The cop grabs the old lady who's like 80 years old. Lady's got a knife and a cane. How much
knife and a cane?
A knife and a cane.
She didn't have to slam her at the ground. She could have walked up
the lady couldn't even take a step. She barely could walk. And the cop grabs her and throws her on the ground and busts her head and wrists her arm around her. Realistically, citizens should intercede when the cops are abusing people like that, But now you're looking at, suicide by cop yourself.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you're going to catch a case. I mean, the thing is that if a cop is trying to hurt somebody, say you have to restrain the cop. So you got the cop in a rear naked choke, with your legs around their legs so they can't move. What is another cop going to do to you?
Shoot you in the head.
And unless somebody's going to help you, help another person, you just kind of stuck your neck out for nothing.
Yo, bro, they got radios. Shit ain't happening. I'm walking away from that disaster. I'm going home with my wife and my daughter.
That's too bad too. I mean, we need a mechanism to do that. There should be something that we can do. That's that helplessness, that helpless feeling. You see an injustice, and you either have to risk your life and livelihood, or turn your head the other way. So you turn your head every time you see this injustice. Who's going to get involved for you? So it keeps us all separate.
Everybody's afraid of everything.
I've had a lot of,
especially in the United States.
Yeah.
I can't touch you. You might sue me.
I'll touch you.
I know you gotta. You have to decide what side you're gonna be on.
Hit you so hard you forget what suing is.
You say you forget what?
You forget what suing is. You don't even know what the definition of sue means.
You know what? AJ, Craig, you know too. You can whip somebody's ass so badly that they're just glad when you stop, and they're just like, okay, I got no more problem with you. You don't have to ever worry about seeing me again.
That's my point.
In fact, if I see you, I'm across the street because I know what you have for me.
Exactly.
I haven't been to Aikido in months. I'm going back Monday, and I know the ass beating that I'm gonna get, and it's gonna be nothing but love.
Yeah,
Smiling faces and passing on the big dude.
Rhino said he just lost 20 pounds. He's an instructor now. He's teaching law enforcement how to jump on people. So we're talking about jumping on people. He's the one sending them out there with the skills to jack people up.
I told Rhino a long time ago when I go back to the States, man. Me and my wife and my daughter hitting his house up. We're hitting his house up. Going there. I don't care what I gotta make. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm sitting on his front porch. I'll make all kinds of food.
Nah, ain't that serious, bro. I just help you out. I don't fight hard, bro. I fight smart.
That's the way.
That's what I'm looking for. I usually just fall on people. That's usually enough.
Yeah, it's. I don't have time for all that wrestling and tussling, dog. I don't do that stuff.
That's why I started taking Aikido 5 years ago, man. I can't run.
I ain't running. I can.
Shit.
I can run. I'm still pretty swift, but it ain't that serious.
I can't add any knee operations. I ain't running from nothing.
Oh well, yeah, that might be true for you.
I gotta take care of it right there.
Yeah, well,
and if not, then they're gonna take care of me right there.
Well, not necessarily.
So listen. Since we have obviously, there's only 2 viewers, only us on here now. We've obviously alienated anyone who might possibly be listening, anything we might possibly want to say. What do you think it's possible for us to do something along the lines of protests to really make a difference?
No,
not really. No, not really. I'm gonna tell you why. What's going to end up happening is what I say and what I feel. What I not only feel that's going to happen from the physical standpoint, but I feel it happens spiritually. They're going to start, like I said, they're going to end up shooting the wrong person that's connected to the right person, and it's going to be hell to tell the captain out here. Trust me. Mark my words.
You mean they're gonna bring some type of a political machine down on them, or they're gonna start? Or you mean more like a Martin Luther King kind of a thing?
No, I mean more like a Malcolm X kind of a thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean more like a Malcolm X pattern, because it only.
It's not gonna be peace, love, and happiness, man.
No, it's not, because after a while, I'm talking about a Watts riot type of thing, if you will.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. You saying it's like kind of like what happened with Rodney King and some of those other things where it's just the injustice is just so blatant and so disrespectful that people just lose it and just nut up.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they lose it so bad that I remember I was in that incident because I was stationed in Camp Pendleton at the time. They cleared out. The police department cleared out. The National Guard cleared out because the population had took over. People, when you get to doing too much injustice, all they're going to do, they're going to pop the wrong person that's connected to the right person. They're going to send what needs to be sent, and it's going to be the police department versus the citizens, and it's a no-win situation. There are far more guns in these streets than you could ever imagine, because not everybody is honest and register their weapons.
Oh yeah, there's a gun behind every blade of grass in America, man.
So so with them being able to do that, with that being said, overall, what you're going to end up running into is somebody is going to shoot the wrong ethnicity. They're going to shoot them just to be shooting about it because they think they can get away with it, and somebody going to be laying for them, and when they shoot them, they're going to end up getting shot. Mark my words, it's going to happen. They're going to shoot one too many African Americans. They're going to shoot one too many Hispanic brothers. They're going to shoot one too many Asian brothers, or any other what they consider quote unquote the minority. Even they might even shoot one wrong Caucasian brother. It doesn't matter.
I think that's more likely to happen because the cops. This whole thing is going past racial boundaries. Like I said, they're going to shoot a woman or a child or something like that. I could see something like that happen. We're just like, oh no, hell no, that's the last straw. And unfortunately, now we have the potential for civil war. People are just tired of it.
Yeah. It's at the point right now that it is going to be, if the police don't police the little bad roguish cops that they have in their various precincts, it's going to be hell to tell the captain, because law enforcement officers are going to start losing their lives. Even the ones that are doing their job like they're supposed to do their job, they're going to end up being casualties, or as we say in the military, they're going to be collateral damage.
Right.
Just because they got the badge and the uniform on. Because a few bad officers have caused it, have made it bad for everybody, and that's not.
But they got that blue. They got that blue justice code of law, whatever they got. What is that?
That's. I was gonna say I disagree. I think that the problem is not the few bad cops that make the rest of the good cops look bad. The problem is the good cops that are silent and are not policing themselves. Because when push comes to shove, it's like being in the military. When you see the uniform, you're on that side. Whether that side is right or wrong, you don't even, at that point, you don't even sort that out. It's just like, I'm on that side. So if they're going to take it to that extreme where they're always going to come and support a fellow officer, then they need to police themselves. I don't know whether they need to have blanket parties or what, but, because those bad cops are going to get the good cops killed.
Yep, that's true.
I got Mark Devenin. Mark, I'm probably saying your name wrong. Mark is trying to log in, and Maverick Simmons. Guys, if you're on Chrome, just go to the page, the link page. Actually, the page that you are texting on, up at the top where the image is, there should be a button that says live. I'm sorry, start. The button should say start, and that button ought to let you in. Hopefully that's happening for you. We're gonna do this again next Sunday, and every Sunday every time we do it, we get a little bit better. So hopefully we'll get a smoother show going. So just think of these as preliminary. When we're smoking and getting everything done, great, then we'll look back at this and laugh about at our rough start. But this is a great forum because we can talk to each other face to face. We don't need anyone to intercede and tell us what we need to think or what we need to say. So glad we got this one done again.
Yeah, it's going to be some issues. All it's going to take is a group of rogue cops that think they can get away with sending rounds down range and shooting people with their hands up or just grabbing people, because now it's just like they've lost their mind. They've lost the true mentality of good police work, of identifying properly and doing it with a quickness. Because sometimes, of course, a lot of times you're under a hot situation where you have to be quick with whatever it is that you're doing, and you have to be ready for whatever it is that you're doing. But a lot of people, they don't want to be ready. They just want to. Some people just itching to shoot somebody.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you something. When you do that to somebody, and especially when they're innocent, I don't care how you say how hard you are, those ghosts are going to haunt you. Because you're thinking about it, I should have done this. You go back in the retrospect, you think about I could have done this. Especially when we look at the Ferguson thing. The Ferguson thing, the boy 35 feet away, and he has both hands up, and you still drop him. Yeah, you're gonna have some problems.
How they raising? Wait a second. How they raising all this money for the cop? Who's raising the money for the cop?
That's what I was.
House someplace or some shit.
I was going to talk about that. They've raised $235,000 in support of.
It's $250 now.
$250. So that's part of the. I think that's the build up for what Rev is talking about as far as shooting the wrong person, because there are a number of citizens, obviously, that are ready to take the side of the police in this, based on the fact that the police have a tough job to do, and they're going to say that law enforcement is responsible, and it wasn't a racist incident. Of course, none of us were there. We don't know anything about any of that. The boy is dead. The thing is that those people are going to be severely disillusioned if like Reverend says, the wrong person gets shot and they lose faith in the police department. Those are the ones sitting at home with the arsenals and the bomb shelters and that type of thing. Those are the ones that are going to go nuts, because then they lose sense of reality.
It's what AJ said before, man. They're going to shoot the wrong person with the right people behind them.
Like if somebody had shot Ted Bundy that day, that Sunday, whenever that.
It would have. I was up there. It would have been a bloodbath. It would have been a straight up bloodbath, because, contrary to popular belief, a lot of militia or former military personnel who are still pissed off at the VA and the government and a lot of the general public for being mad at them for doing their job when they were in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And they practicing. Now I shoot at least once or twice a month. These fools shoot every day.
Mm-hmm.
So they're less they're less likely to miss. Now where they getting their information, where they getting their ammunition from, only God knows. But the bottom line is they don't understand. They are those some of the most dangerous people in this country in America are the sovereign citizens. The ones that I'm not paying nothing to nobody.
Yeah, the ones that a lot of people, like you said, rotated out of the military. They're not, they've got their training, and with nothing to do except wait for a war. Wait for what they feel, especially if they were in what they felt was an unjust war. And every war we've ever been in has been unjust. So,
exactly.
So for them to be in a just war to protect or defend or change the United States, they'd be in like Flint.
Yeah, I don't think we're that far behind, man.
No, we're not that far behind. If they keep on, because people are not just going to sit there. Now, how many people have to die? I remember in the days when 1 or 2 people died, the whole neighborhood was up. One of my biggest challenges, as quiet as it's kept, that the clergy coming out very slowly. They're not coming right out. I remember when I was coming up, something like this was jumping off in the community. The pastor was the first one on the front line. Like, what in the hell are y'all doing out here?
Especially someplace like Missouri, Illinois, and the Midwestern states, because there's a, that's a political religious organization. I mean, system or network there. Those
you just got the opportunists jumping out, race
right.
baiters.
You know what, Nick, and who? Well, you saw what happened to Jesse Jackson, and you see how they're being received. We don't have. If we want to make it a racial situation and go back to that, we don't have a black leader to really stand up and say anything that has any credibility. The ones that could have credibility are being silent. Where's Colin Powell? The ones that are saying
don't have any credibility anymore, bro.
Huh?
Doesn't have any credibility anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't have any credibility. Look at people like Dick Gregory are so old that we know who he was, but nobody else does. People like Minister Farrakhan, his agenda. He's got his own agenda.
He spoke on it though.
I know. I saw that he spoke on it, but it's that same kind of slick snake oil salesman kind of rhetoric, and I don't mean that with any disrespect. It's just his delivery is not like President Obama. And speaking of him, President Obama is, he's not speaking up about this as he should, not as a black man, as a president. I mean, the whole country and the world is watching. He's not leading in this situation for whatever reason.
He's not supposed to. He's a sock puppet.
Well, somebody's supposed to tell a sock puppet to address the situations. Of course, we know
he is doing exactly what he is being told to do.
Man, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Nothing. Let it unfold.
You took the word right.
You know my whole take on this shit. They are gonna drop the EBT cards. They are gonna have a bank holiday. Everybody freaking out on each other.
Move your mic a little bit away from in front of your mouth. You're getting popping. Yeah, it's popping in front of your thing. But it is exactly the way somebody wants it to be. And if we want it to be different, we have to organize. First thing is organizing. I can't even get people. There are people who are pissed off at the fact that people even protest this shooting. If the cops said that's what happened, they believe that's what happened. That's what happened. Period.
But that's always been since the dawn of time, man. Everybody has their cheerleaders and shit. Hey, I'm not saying cops are bad.
No.
I know a lot of cops. I think you should hang those fucking little scumbags that you have in your departments, that are causing the bad shit for everybody else. Put them on the front line.
Hold them to the same standard that a civilian would be held to. Because if one of us had to shoot somebody in the street, we would know going in that we're going to have to face the authorities on this and have to justify and prove that we were in the right. Police officers don't seem to have that even on their mind when they go to shoot. And that's why I put that clip up of the young man that was shot 9 times. Those cops drove up, jumped out the car with guns drawn, The young man was at that point 75 feet away. They've got if he had a knife, the knife was so small that he had it in his pocket, and you know it's small enough to keep in his pocket. And then when he pulled it out, it was so small you couldn't tell what it was. So for them to not use the fact they have a vehicle as a shield, they've got non-lethal weapons first, from the baton to the taser to just wait for backup, and chase him around till you get somebody to surround him. They had all those things they could have done, and instead they just shot that cat to death. That's a travesty.
It's happening all over the place. Look at the guy in Staten Island, man.
So we have to assume that this is somebody. This is Craig's. This is your area. Somebody wants this to happen. Somebody wants everything exactly the way it is. Where's the
Follow
money?
the money,
Craig?
bro.
Where's
Follow
the money, bro? Where's the money?
Money never lies. The stock market's, what is it now? 17,000?
Mm.
Kind of insanity is that? Silver's $19. Bro, nobody realizes they pump, all of this ridiculous nonsense. How do you trade $100 billion? How do you trade $100 billion in silver?
That's crazy.
High pressure trades, man. There's nobody like taking 1 ounce and then selling it for another ounce. It's just algorithm. COMEX got nothing. London Bullion Market Association doesn't have anything. Everything now is electronic notes, man.
When you
That's
say
all it is.
When you say
they don't have the physical commodities. They don't have physical commodities.
When you're saying they don't have anything, what you're saying is the actual physical bullion is what is hard to locate. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So you can't, they're moving it while they keep us distracted with beer and circuses. They're moving large sums of gold and silver bullion to parts unknown.
Gone.
Mm.
Gone. And then you're going to start getting into backwardation and all of that other stuff. And people think I'm batshit crazy, which I really don't care. I already know I'm batshit crazy. But I mean, we've been talking about this for how long, man? How long? 2000, what was it? 2005, I started, speaking and doing all those real estate conventions, trying to teach financial literacy through corporations and owner financing notes and coming to bank, and fell on deaf ears, bro. Nobody can give a shit about financial literacy.
Not until the fallout happens.
And what's going to happen? It's going to be too late, right?
Yep.
It's going to be too late. If you don't have silver now in your pocket, you don't have gold in your pocket right now, if you don't have rice, beans, bullets, whatever it is, any kind of physical commodity, you are screwed. And people laugh at me, and who cares?
You know what's so funny? We were just talking about this earlier in a conversation. Especially in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a city of fences. It's not neighborhoods. Everything is fenced off. You drive down the street, you see miles and miles of block wall. You go into a neighborhood, everybody's packed in on top of each other, but they're still surrounded like these little fortresses. And then you have the exclusive neighborhoods that are gated communities. And those people are living the illusion, at least the people who are poor know how close they are to being stretched as far as food, shelter, water. The people with money, they think they're immune. They think, well, they've got plenty, and they've got their little bunkers, and they've got their pantries full of food. They think somehow they're insulated from the rest of us.
That's where the people are going, man.
Exactly. That's going to be the new shopping mall. Let's go to Beverly Hills and get some food. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
the United States is 9 meals away from starvation, and people don't realize that. 3 days, bro.
People can't even imagine it. You have to relate it to something like, remember when they had to turn off the water in your apartment complex for a day to fix the fire system? People forget how inconvenient, how quickly that gets inconvenient. Turn on the tap, nothing comes out. You can't take a bath or a shower or whatever. People forget. It's instantaneous. You instantaneously feel it. And everything that, like Craig says, they've got pretty much down to the point where everything is on a switch now. The power meters are all internet controlled, electronic.
Yep, that's
Smart meters.
Yeah, the smart meters. You know what they can do? They can wipe out your money with push of a button. All your
They did
cards
that
and
to
all
me
that
a
stuff.
few times already.
And then and so like you say, if you're getting assistance, EBT cards, that type of thing, you turn those off. They can create a panic instantaneously, and somebody wants it this way. What's that all about?
Of course they want it this way because they want me as what people would say are white guy and you as what people would say are black guy fighting with each other. So then this way when the ball is dropped, we start beating the shit out of each other instead of going, oh, what? No. And we know it's all bullshit. You know what is it, 340 million people in the United States plus?
340 million people?
Okay. So, how many people are sleeping, bro?
95%. Ask the New World Order.
Yep, absolutely.
New World Order is the old world, man. Always has been, always will be. I told you, we're a slave planet, bro. We're the only species on the planet that pays to live here.
This is true. This is true. And
if we're so different, how come nobody laughs or cries in a different language?
This is true. No, when you think about it, to be aware of how intricate and how thought out the manipulation has to be to keep us this separated, where we have to quantify and describe each other by the color of our skin when we're actually all humans and have, we all have the same needs. I mean,
I'm an alien, bro.
A lot of work to separate us. We're all aliens. We're all stardust, bro. We're all stardust. I was looking at, have you ever watched that show Cosmos?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, he's badass. That dude's badass.
The first episode, they show the size of the known universe and show a little glimpse of multiverses. And you just think about how small and infinitesimal we are, how tiny we are, in the whole scheme of things.
And we think we're the smartest.
Yeah, we would be nicer to each other if we kept that in the front of our mind. We'd realize how teeny tiny, itsy bitsy we really are in the scheme of things. We should just be nice. Just be nice.
And I try to just be nice. I can't make waves anymore. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Bro, I saw so many people when I was trying to teach financial literacy. The only one that got the financial lesson was me. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, and fucking people just looked at me like this.
Of course. Of course, because they didn't.
That was for you, AJ.
Can you hear this? Let me turn it up for you. I never did like you, rat bastard.
And the thing is, it's like, you know what? Nobody's gonna listen to us. Nobody's gonna pay any attention because they're paying attention to Facebook, which is the new distraction. They're paying attention to all of a sudden Kim Kardashian wants to go around with no makeup now, so everybody's like, wonder what she's gonna look like. Same whore. I don't know.
Yeah, if you look
she got famous for a sex tape. The fuck, that's what population is going after.
Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
Kim, I was only kidding, man.
You only kidding about what? About kidding Kim Kardashian? You're not gonna get lucky, bro. There's a movie called Idiocracy.
Bro, that's not what I consider lucky.
Yeah, I know. Imagine talking about high maintenance. There's a movie called Idiocracy, and 500 years in the future, this guy goes into this time. He goes to suspended animation. 500 years in the future, he comes out of suspended animation. He's the smartest man in the world. Things have been dumbed down to the point where this guy is the smartest person on the planet, and it's a ludicrous, silly comedy. Except that 10 or 12 of the things they predicted in this comedy that they show in this comedy in the future, we already have. So we're already 10 steps in that direction.
All right, I'll give you a quick example. You see me on that screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
What color is my screen?
What do you mean, what color is it?
What color is my screen? It's yellow, right?
Yeah.
Your screen is white. AJ's is white. Look at your light bulb.
Yep.
What kind of light bulbs do you have?
I'm actually sitting in front of a window.
I actually have me personally, I have 40-watt light bulbs, but they're burning myself. So.
You got the little ones. You got the swirly ones.
No, I got the regular round 40-watt light bulbs because I got common sense to know that the other ones give off radiation and they don't know it.
Then we just have different ones in Mexico because I got the same ones you talking about, and I got a yellow tint. Well, there goes my observation. Sorry.
So that kind of fell apart.
That kind of fell apart. Okay, Red, keep on me. I still got you on this, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've dropped.
No, I mean, what we're talking about is everything is completely asinine. It's insane right now. From everything. Reg, we got plastic cards that say how much we're valued, but nobody wants. How many people buy gold and silver, like physical? How many people buy rice, and store it, or water, or it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, me too. Me too. Keep all them plastic containers and stuff you got. Go to Smart and Final, buy that stuff in bulk. Stop shopping from day to day. But I know, I mean, this is an example. To try to even get people to talk about what's going on. Is it that hopeless? Is it because people are hopeless, or people just don't care? What do you think?
No, it's not. People are scared. You cannot take a guy like me that says everything is bullshit. Okay, I hate banking, I hate religion, politics, all of that shit. I don't have a job. Nobody's gonna hold anything to me. You know what I mean? I'm responsible for myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I need to do shit for myself anyway. So I'm not a politician. I'm not going to be liked. Because I go against everything that mainstream is.
No one is liked that no one is like that knows how to stand up for themselves. Especially in the corporate world. I stand up for people all the time and I always get in trouble, but I don't care. I really don't be caring at all.
You're a different breed, bro. You're a different breed.
You're gonna get rolled up. Write me up. I don't care.
I don't know, AJ. I'm with your school. I always think of I can't criticize people for something I'm not willing to do.
That's right.
So if I expect someone to protect or defend or look out for one of my loved ones when they're out in the street and they're facing injustice, then I have to be willing to do the same thing. And I was posting and trying to get people interested in discussing this because I was making the point that I thought would resonate with them. I said, okay, right now,
Wait, bro, hold on a second. You are saying you're trying to make a point that's going to resonate with them. People all over the globe are dumping fucking ice cubes and water over their heads. Right? Okay, now let's let that sit in for a second. Okay? Now everybody's going, "Oh, we're donating money." That's great. Where are you donating it to? Oh, ALS. Okay. Do you even know what ALS is? I mean, you gotta break this shit down. Then once you get the $41 million that they collect,
45 now.
45. Okay, so 4.5 million is going to go to research, and the rest is going to go to salaries and trips and fundraisers and dinners and hookers and okay, when I say that, I'm unpopular. People want to be like, oh, you dump water on your head. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Don't spoil it. Yeah, I know. People are just sending money, and okay, I got you.
Dude, I took the challenge. My buddy challenged me. I took my daughter. We went to Costco. I bought a whole bunch of food, water, okay? Went to the home. Went with grandma, all of that shit. 7 likes.
Well, that's because your video was sideways.
If I was doing this shit, I get so many. The crazy white boy's got a bucket of fucking water on his head with ice cubes. Look at that shit. Ah!
I liked your suggestion that women should do it in T-shirts. That was helpful.
Yeah, I actually changed that. I actually fixed that video. See, I learned how to be Asian.
Yeah. And he's a racist. You're racist. You're a racist. What's
Yep,
that?
I can't be racist. I can't be racist. I have black friends. I'm married to an Indian girl. My daughter is half Indian and half what society would say is white, although I'm like, Trotta Indian, Sicilian, Czechoslovakian, all that other shit. But
okay,
I'm,
well, yeah,
white.
okay, you're just a regular run-of-the-mill bigot then, because you're trying to make a thing about Asians, trying to make an inference about Asians.
Grapes and olives, baby. Grapes
All right,
and olives.
I'll be a bigot. I'll be a bigot. I'll be whatever is not politically correct and all that other bullshit.
That's a natural
I
thing.
make fun of fucking midgets too. I'm sorry.
Anyway, the point I was attempting to make to resonate with people, we don't want to hear about your experience with midgets or another. Please, we don't want to hear. What I want to make is put people in a situation. Put yourself in a situation where you're watching a cop grab your wife, your girlfriend.
That's something different, bro.
Somebody you love.
That's something different. We already discussed that.
Right.
Yeah, I told you I'm catching the case.
Okay, so
he's catching a case. I'm catching a bullet.
Oh, I'll catch the case.
Personally, I think
somebody's going after your wife, or somebody's going after your daughter, or whatever. I mean, come on, man, it's ridiculous. Somebody's gonna feel up my wife, put their hands down her pants. Fuck out of here. That's why my wife hates traveling with me.
Are you willing to stand by and watch someone else, another woman or child abused like that?
Nope.
No, bro. No.
Okay. Well, I thought you said
I'm not going.
I thought you said you wouldn't get involved.
That's not what I said. I said the public will not get involved.
Oh.
Because we have too many things. Bro, if I see somebody that's doing something wrong,
like beating up the old lady.
Beating up the old lady?
Like the old lady in the parking lot that got beat up by the cop. Would you just let that go down like that?
How old was she again? 87? Yeah, probably.
She's like 80 years old. Well, you figure she's 80, she's about to die anyway. Just what the hell? She had to go murder. Go out by cop. What the hell? Better than Alzheimer's.
No, bro, I'm smarter than that because I can't answer. I thought I would pass out when my daughter was born, and I was the one that caught her. Or I thought after September 11th I'd just stay home, and I went there. So I can't answer those things until it actually happens.
I can answer it for you because I know you're not the kind of person that would let, no matter what you say, that's bullshit. Because you would not allow a travesty of justice to transpire in front of you. If it was just crazy, you would react. You wouldn't even think about it. You'd have to get involved because you just made like that. So but
that's why I said I can't answer that. That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
I can't. What are you gonna? I mean, what do you seriously do? You ever see these videos that are going around now, and it's like, why can't we just fucking help each other?
Mm.
It's like I've had friends go after each other with friends with machetes in Jamaica, and I've had to take out of their fucking hands. I'm not gonna let my buddy get hacked up because some fucking idiot's drunk. No, I'm not gonna do that. But you're specifically saying, what are you gonna do if you see, an injustice with like a child or children are fucking precious, man. But I'm not going to say what I'm going to do because I don't know. I'm not in that situation.
Yeah,
I try to put myself in those situations.
What you said is that you would not get involved, and you can't say that either. Move your mic. You're getting a little you're getting a popping in your mic. It's too close to your big mouth.
Well, if I said that, then I probably believed it.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I think, you know what? Fuck them. Fuck them. If they're gonna get thrown down, let them get fucking thrown down. Who gives a shit?
I think we all agree that you don't want to slip. You stay out of slick places. So you try to avoid being in a situation where you'd have to witness something like that. But
I thought one of the best things that my Taekwondo teacher years ago, right? I mean, he had one of his students black belt, and I asked this kid. He was like 17 years old, and he was a black belt in Taekwondo. I was like, yeah, master, man, I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley. And he just looked at me like without blinking an eye, and he was like, why do you think master would be in a dark alley? 17-year-old kid knows that shit.
Don't go in slick places.
I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. I try to stay away from those places. I went yesterday. That was kind of fun. But I know it's, Merritt and Mexico, and it ain't nothing happening here.
Mm.
Nothing happening here at all.
That's why they don't want you to. That's why a lot of times they're not going to say too much, because 2 or 3 fellas talking is not going to make a difference. But if you get 2 or 3 million talking, you're going to get someone's attention. You're going to get someone's attention.
Different. What we're doing is we're voicing our concern, right?
Right.
We're talking to each other. No, they don't give a shit because nobody's listening to us. It's when you get that million, he gets the million, I get the million, or collectively we get 10 million.
That's right.
Then they're gonna start listening, because with that many viewers, all that other shit, this is actually just nice because we're just having a conversation. It's just being recorded. Who gives a shit?
Well, there are some people listening. Actually, Carrie says that you look like a light-skinned Kenyan.
Wow.
He said, great. She said, Carrie says,
Where you having this chat going?
She's like, I'm still on in case you didn't know.
It's off to the side on this page.
No. She's on. She's on Facebook. I see 2 viewers. We've got a couple of people. I guess they're watching. They could watch from the website, and that wouldn't get counted.
Everybody always wants to see a traffic accident.
Everybody wants to what?
Everybody always wants to see a traffic accident. As long as they're bumped up in traffic, everybody always wants to see a dead body. That's kind of like us.
Oh, so we're like a traffic accident. People want to stand by. They want to stand on the curb and watch us.
We're like the dead bodies in the street. Everybody wants to drive by and take the peek because they're pissed off because they've been sitting in traffic for so long.
They figure they're deserving of a look. Carrie, exactly. I wish you would log in, dear. I'm sending you the link so that you could just join. You don't have to go through any funnies. We figured that out. All you do is just click on the link, and you'll see a little picture, and click on start, and you can give us your opinion. You don't have to go on video.
AJ, am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. A lot of people are taking a lot of things from America. Has been taught to be a reactive society instead of a proactive society. Even in the Geneva Convention overseas, we cannot shoot unless we're fired upon. Really? So one soldier has to die before we slaughter that whole town, or slaughter that building that there's snipers in, or whatever. That's what they have, and that mindset has resonated and permeated the entire Western populace most of the time, except unless you're just a blatant thug, you just don't care. But or you can be a bad cop and don't care. You don't have to be fired upon. You just shoot. So that's what's going on. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. A lot of people are not going to do anything, and they are sitting there watching, looking to see what we're talking about. And what I like about this ordeal right here are the people who are sitting pompously and very, very arrogantly and pridefully in their educated seats, in their expert I say their field of expertise is what I'm going to say. They're sitting in their field of expertise, and they sit in their field of expertise, not understanding that there's always an anomaly in everything that happens. At any given moment, something can cause something to go totally wrong, or totally right, or get results that you do not expect. So I know that there are experts that will probably chime in. They're not going to say it. It's like people when you read your Facebook page, you put profound and prolific messages out there. They'll read the page, but they won't comment and they won't like. But they'll hate because you're giving that information. But then they look at it and you're only one person, so one person can't make that much of a difference. But I beg to differ. If you get the right type of person to get behind you that believes in your cause, it's on and running. The bottom line is that what you have here is a lot of experts are going to be sitting. Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about, or how does he know that? And in each one of our areas of expertise, you're going to have experts, experts that think they know everything,
I get that all the time. It's like, how come, a rich dude, you're this, financial guru.
Yeah.
I have a track record, and my finances none of anybody's business.
And it's like any unlike a lot of experts, if you will, they don't have.
I like to say experts.
You so crazy. They don't have what you have. They have you have the actual experience of putting your hands on it. Nothing will ever beat experience and actual real life practical application. You can have all the books and all of the knowledge and all of the wisdom and all of the sheepskin on the wall that you want, but until you have practical application, or until you've gone to that culture, you can't really say anything about being there. You can go there on the internet all day. It's not the same as being there to be able to smell the country, or see people. All that kind of stuff, So what we're doing, what we're talking about right now, they're going to look at us like they might look at us like we're a little bit off our rocker, but that's fine. You can look at us like we're off our rocker all you want, but I guarantee you that out of every 100 that are looking and laughing, there's at least one saying, I better do something. And if you get enough you never know how many communities will be affected, not only in this country but around the world, since YouTube is global.
Well, if you can get one, the thing is that no matter what people think of us in this broadcast, at least we have the courage to stand up and say what we think, and take whatever repercussions comes from that. We had a conversation earlier, Craig and I.
Balls, bro.
What?
Paul said the queen, if I had him, I'd be king.
Remember the conversation we had earlier about somebody was saying about homosexuality?
Right.
On Facebook. And people
homosexuality and is like banging dogs or some shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing as being
crazy ass. It's like, dude, you have gay friends, like, and wait a minute. First of all, you're saying you're a Christian, so you're not supposed to be judging anybody.
Right.
It's like, don't judge nobody. But these people, if they want to, like, right out of the book, oh no, God's word, reading words, that means man wrote them.
I started. It's a friend of ours. We all know, you know him too, AJ. So I wasn't gonna put him on blast like that. Put what he said up.
Well, no, that's what I on my post. I was like, we need the Rev.
Yeah,
we
come
need
online.
AJ Watkins. Yeah.
He's quoted Leviticus, which about bestiality, but there was nothing there. And I said, well, there's nothing there about homosexuality. So how can you use that reference when the reference itself has no reference to your reference? What are you talking about? And why do you care? Why does it even matter to you?
Exactly. Why does he care? Why, seriously? Why does he care? And then he said his family member's gay. I was like, seriously? So you're putting all of this bullshit and you're trying to, like, demean your family member? You fucking idiot.
It started with him showing a picture of a cross-dresser, saying that this
ugly ass picture though.
I wish I could find the picture. This guy is undermining the thread of a God-sanctioned marriage.
I showed my wife that. My wife's like, that guy is next door? What the hell's he got to do with my marriage?
I said that dude couldn't stop. He couldn't stop anything, let alone God's plan. Come on, what kind of? I think you should give God more credit than that, bro. But it was very very interesting, very interesting.
Wow.
But the point is to be able to say to say something without fear of being associated or criticized. I mean, just to be able to speak without fear. What the truth is as you see it. It's the emperor's new clothes. You know, so many people are afraid to make comment on injustice, and that's why I keep saying, what do you do if you see an injustice in front of you? And asking you guys what you will do. There's so many people that are afraid to even just speak up and say, hey, that's wrong. You know, even if you
I'll say it's wrong.
That's what I'm saying. People are afraid to say that's just wrong. That's inappropriate behavior. If you saw somebody
inappropriate behavior. Wait, hold on a second. We have people, okay, and this is what people don't understand. We have this thing called a Congress, okay, which I think if you looked up Congress, it's like babbling fucking monkeys.
So yeah, it's a group of monkeys. It's a group of baboons called the Congress.
Yeah. Okay, group of baboons. Okay,
basically a group of primates is called a Congress.
Okay, a group of primates. Okay. Did you take a look at these people who are running the fucking country and making rules and regulations? And it's like, that's why I don't vote. I don't vote. I vote one time. I got jury duty. It's like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I got jury duty. I got everybody in the jury pool released because they asked me a question. I was like, that's funny. That's funny. You're asking me a question. Okay, but it was stupid enough not to be able to get out of jury duty. What the fuck is going on here? I mean, this is ridiculous. Everybody knows, or everybody should know, that nobody's ever elected. The Trilateral Commission, the Council on Foreign Relations, all of these people are picked. They're all groomed. They're all related. I don't give a shit what anybody says. If you look at the bloodlines, and it's like, oh, there goes that conspiracy theory shit. No, it's called fucking thinking myself. I am the only one that can control my thoughts. Nobody wants to do it. And when I say nobody, I'm not talking to you about you guys. You know that. But nobody wants to like think anymore. Everybody wants to just react to what they listen to. And it's freaking getting annoying. It's getting tiring.
Once again, we're a reactionary society because that's what they have taught us to be, and it has been beaten into the skull since the 1800s. React. Don't wait till it's like you throw the first punch. I mean, look at the laws. Police officer rolled up on you. Who threw the first punch? Well, he did. Well, you the one going to jail for inciting domestic violence or inciting a riot or whatever the case may be. It happens. It happens. And like I said, we'll go back to what we were talking about earlier. Eventually, you hit the right person. You hit the wrong person that's connected to the right people, and it's going to be hell to tell the captain. I mean, George Zimmerman was connected to the right people. Now, eventually, his father
was a judge.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
Judges got friends.
Yeah, plenty of them. So what's going to happen down the road and around the corner? Like I said last broadcast, America doesn't forget. All it's going to take is for him to walk up on the wrong person, who sees him as an enemy, just as an enemy of the state, enemy of the country, period. And when they wipe him out, it's not going to be a big stink. The news is going to sensationalize it for about 3 or 4 days. They're going to plan him, and we're going to move on to the next criminal.
Gonna plan him.
It's just a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Because
you're very eloquent with your words.
No, I just call it like it is, bro. Especially when you get away with just capital murder like that. When you follow somebody and then shoot them, yeah, that's a problem right there. You have the problem. Not if you walking away from somebody, and then not only that, you are a security officer. Neighborhood watch, really? Seriously? You need a 40 for a neighborhood watch? All you need is a flashlight, bro, and a radio to call somebody. Maybe a cell phone.
You know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit.
Exactly.
Red knows it's bullshit.
But down the road and around the corner, my point is that America does not forget. And what
I think America has selective memory, though.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about you're missing my point, bruh.
No,
You're
no,
very
I get your point. The
which
right person is going to take his ass out.
yeah, but see, when I say America, you say America has selective memory. Which America has selective memory?
That was pretty deep. Reg, you remember the sheep was caught when the only thing you heard from AJ was Prophet, Reg, and now all of a sudden the young man has grown up.
That was the
He's
zinger.
taking
That was
shit
the
right
zinger.
over. He's got that shit going, and he's
That's
running.
my master.
It's always been that, bro. I just never had. It was never no reason to bring it up.
Oh.
He cracked me up with that. That Ray Charles just
got that shit.
Yeah.
You got me on that, AJ. You got me on that.
The right person. Well, we know what.
No, the wrong person with the right connections, and you're 100% right.
Well,
because somebody's gonna take out some kid that is going to be an attorney, and his parents are connected. You're 100% right, and you know what? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this that is gonna start everything. Don't know, because this shit is deep now. You got this kid, as you would say, they're going to plant him tomorrow. Who the fuck knows what's going on? And then you got two cops that were already, like, released from duty for saying some off-the-hook shit.
Did you see the one that, the thing that's different now? And I hear a lot of people try to tell people, well, get out of the 60s. Get out of the past and blah, 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 blah. The same things that would happen in the 60s, we're dealing with now. We've been dealing with, campus.
I don't think it ever went away, bro.
Huh?
I just think now. I don't think it ever went away.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Same thing.
But now we just got this shit. Now it's like everybody got this shit. And it's just bombarding in your face.
That's the difference, because now look at all the like AJ said, the cop stuff is getting deep. Look at all the videos. Some of them are a year old, some of them a couple of months old, but people have been saving them. Like you talked about memory. People got them old videos. They got the video of that old lady getting beat up. That's a year old. The video of some us they showed was a little bit older than that. But people are showing example after example after example after example of recorded injustice.
They want it in your face.
The thing is,
it's going to backfire on them
because they don't care. Because they don't think anybody's going to. They don't think. I don't believe that. They have to be planning this too. This has to be part of the plan that they want.
Listen, bro. Listen. The best analogy I have is this. You know the frog and the scorpion?
You know
the story about the frog and the scorpion?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You ride across the lake.
Yeah.
No,
the lady.
You're a scorpion. In the middle, I'm going to get stung. No, don't worry about it. Take me to the other side, I get off your back. In the middle of the lake, pa! Scorpion's a scorpion. They're not smart.
Yeah, and they both drown.
They're not smart.
They both, the frog says, we're both going to drown. Why'd you sting me? I'm a scorpion. That's what I do.
I'm a scorpion. That's what I do. What the fuck? Sorry. That's what they do.
That's what I do.
And that's what these guys do. And they've been doing this since the dawn of time.
And it's like they have some kind of unwritten rule where they have to tell you what they're going to do, or
they always do.
Or they have so much disrespect for useless eaters that they just feel we're gonna tell them we're coming to get them, and we're gonna get them, and there's nothing they can do about it.
See, and that's the part. But that's the part with the racism crap, right? Because we're all useless eaters.
Right.
We're all useless eaters.
Exactly.
But they have to have useless eaters fighting against each other. Because, they talk about the blacks and Hispanics going, and I'm like, seriously? I had black friends when I was working construction. I had Mexican friends when I was working construction. Everybody was hanging out together. Everybody was making fun of each other. We were all having a fun time.
AJ talked about it the last show that we did. How you like in the military, you use racial slurs. I mean, you call people nasty names, and you don't take it personally. It's just like you're whatever you are. You're whatever you are, and you keep it moving.
Funniest jokes in the world, man.
But you lose that thin skin, and you get real. You keep it real, and it would be nice if we could at least develop a group of people who are interested in keeping it real, because the things that we're talking about doing is basically watching what happens and dealing with what's left over. And it would be nice to have a group of people who are doing the same thing, because the more resources, the better. But people are dumbed down, and they're buying into the division that they are putting on us. And now we're getting a technological division. You either into the technology or you're not into the technology. People are.
I gotta go back to the States, man. I have no iPhone, none of that shit. I'll buy a 1990 vehicle that doesn't have a computer in it, no chips or. Nah, bro. I see. The thing is, I know what's coming. It's inevitable. It's a mathematical certainty.
That's right.
Yeah, it is inevitable. I agree. It's inevitable. It's just like it's like a pressure cooker, You put heat under it.
Don't get me wrong. I might grab a Hummer and rip that shit out myself.
Make sure you get an old school Hummer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna go to military surplus, bro.
That'll work. That old school Hummer. You don't want that new modern stuff off the street.
That plastic shit.
Yeah, it'll quit on you.
Yeah, no, you want the one that's designed to be able to replace the engine, and they did a good job with that. Yeah, you can pull that diesel out, put a V8 in it, or whatever else you need to put in there. They set that first one up really to be really useful. It is truly.
You see that $100,000 Jeep they got out?
No.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen that monster?
Nah.
It's 50 up on the top.
I'll look it up.
Check it out, AJ.
It's got what on the top?
Zombie apocalypse vehicle.
It's got what on the top?
Looks like a 50.
Yeah, okay. I was looking at one of my neighbors.
What are those big machine guns up on top they always have?
50 cal. Those are 50 cal.
Usually a 50 or a Mach 19 grenade launcher.
Hey, you know what? I don't know. Shit looked real to me.
It probably is real.
Probably is. It's one I'd like. Parked in my driveway just for that special rainy day.
I was looking at a BMW. One of my neighbors just bought a new BMW, and I was thinking that car is probably $40,000. I remember my parents bought a house. It was $18,000. Now people are spending $40,000 for a freaking vehicle. That 8 hours of the day. Listen, this is so funny. You drive the damn thing 8 hours a week. You drive it to work. It sits at your job for 8 hours. You drive it home. It sits at your house for 8 hours. You do that all week long. They lease them, so they don't want to take them anywhere because it's they don't want to run up the mileage. So it sits in for most of the weekend. It's sitting out there, and you got whatever the note is a month for what? Like Craig, you were saying, get a 1990 something and keep it moving, and it's all. They allow us, the powers that be, allow us to build our own gilded cages and accessorize it, and that's where everybody's mind is. I got my stuff and my accessories, and everything looks great, and I'm happy.
Then they take it.
I was there. I felt that shit.
Then they take it. Then they take it. They freeze your accounts. They freeze everything that you own. Take it from you.
Been there too.
If you're working a job, all you have to do is live in a right-to-work state like this, and next thing you know, you like 3 months down the road, you're done. 3 months no income, you're done, son. They don't have to freeze anything. You run out of everything.
I woke up, turned on the computer, and the shit was gone. All of it.
Yeah, well, I was there. It's like, wow. That's a wake-up call. It's like just to share. If we just shared the experiences that we have, I guess people would have to get to know us first. you know, and that's why I want you guys to do bios and stuff so people kind of know where we're coming from, because we're laughing about all this stuff, but we're talking about experience. This is stuff that we've gone through. We're not making stuff up. You
That's
know,
right.
we're laughing because we see it every day, and we also see zombies walking by it, and people refuse to see what's really going on. How could you refuse to see it? It's all in your face.
Because it's not happening to them. It's not. Listen, I have quote unquote black friends, okay, that are whiter than I will ever be. They have not. They don't know shit about nothing. Like they used to know like the hoods that I like would travel in and look for houses in, and they were like, "Oh hell no, that's where those Negroes are." I'm like, "What the fuck, huh?" Like, no, 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 no. I would never go there. Crazy. That's where the black people are. I'm like, dude, you check yourself in the fucking mirror lately?
I said the job they've done on society is insidious when they get you to dislike yourself. You don't even want to move around people who look like you because of the stereotypes in your mind of people who look like you.
I don't want anybody looking like me.
Nobody looks like you, Craig. Nothing looks like you.
I am not hanging out with anybody that looks like me.
You don't have to worry about that. I don't think most people don't want to hang out with anything that looks like you. That's not going to be a problem.
Wow. Thanks, bro.
That's the easy one.
Wow.
That's the easy one. Carrie says you look like a light-skinned Nigerian anyway, so I don't even know where you would hang out to find people who look like you, if that was even possible.
The Mediterranean.
That's right.
Oh, you can tell he looks Greek Italian, you know. I can see him in one of those Roman dresses with the boots and a sword.
Wow, really?
I was just in a red dress. It was funny because it was a red. What the hell is the name of that thing, man? It's like charity. Hash. So it was all red dresses and stuff. Bruh, I had a red T-shirt on and a red tablecloth from my restaurant. Cause there's no way I could fit in a dress.
They have an event where they run and I guess they put on dresses. He was telling me about it, AJ, and he was so excited to put on a red dress. I didn't want to point out to him that he's a little bit too excited to put the red dress
AJ,
on.
my buddy Johnny is I'm not gonna say like you, but he's a Marine, Iraq, Afghanistan, just fucking insane.
Right.
Love him to death. He's my bromance, okay? Me and him, we just like click. I had a shirt on yesterday. On the back of it, his name is well, I'm not gonna say his name, but anyway, his nickname is Meat.
Okay.
On the back, I had in a heart said I love meat.
Oh boy.
On the front, it said this is meat with an arrow, and me and him in 2 red dresses. He's got.
I told you he was
tats across the back. He's got long blonde hair with a beard like ZZ Top.
AJ, he was too excited to get in that dress. He was just too excited to demonstrate his whatever he was protesting in the red dress. And then he didn't take pictures.
I thought there are pictures on it. I got pictures on that space bullshit. Pictures there.
Post the pictures. Let me see. I'll find the pictures. Post the
pictures. Let me drop one. Hold on a second.
Oh God.
Lord have mercy.
It's a scary concept.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, did you just post something? It never went away. People wake up. Oh, we're talking about. Multitasking here.
Yeah, I put it on there a while back while we was talking. It never went away. People wake up.
Okay, you ready for this one? Here you go.
I don't know if I'm ready for you in a dress, bro. I might be scarred.
Bro, I told you it's a tablecloth, man. I can't fit in no dress.
Yeah, right. That's like a bikini's not underwear. I understand. No, it's not underwear. It's blue. It's a bikini. Same, yeah, right. Not a dress.
And we should send this to our friend.
Oh, wow.
I just posted.
I can't see it.
Unbelievable.
Where did he post it on? YouTube, or you didn't post it in here?
He posted it
Nah,
on
I just put
Facebook.
it. I just posted it on Facebook.
On Facebook? He tickles. He tickles. My screen is
Hey, bro,
frozen.
you can't make fun of yourself. You
I'm
can't
not
make fun of
seeing.
anybody.
I got a. Man, that's the truth. If nothing else, we can't
And
afford to
AJ,
take this stuff. It's too crazy.
no, of course not. And AJ, you know damn well that boy would take somebody out in a minute.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In a quick minute.
A lot of us are unassuming. That's what makes it.
That's what I love about Johnny, man.
It's so unassuming. You think you got it going on before I get yourself hurt really bad. Really bad.
We talked about that. We talked about that before. You ever go into a group of, especially martial artists, it's always the guys that are most polite and gracious are the most serious warriors. You know, it's always
Man,
one. Oh,
why you gotta bring that up?
Sorry, I stepped on your foot.
I was just starting to feel good about the pain that I wasn't in for the last few months.
But that's a volunteer thing, though.
You got to be a little sick.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I had to go therapy because I thought I pulled the back muscle.
Uh-huh.
I thought I pulled the back muscle, and I actually had 3 separated ribs.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. You know,
I was like, oh man, that hurt a little bit. Doctor's like, you got separated ribs and there's meat growing in it.
Oh my goodness.
meat growing in it.
Meat growing in the middle. It's like I thought it was like keto. He's like, nah, that's been there for a long time.
Wow.
Maybe it just decided to come out.
An old injury that finally caught up to you.
Might have been the.
My screen is frozen. I don't know what you guys are seeing. I'm frozen.
Oh boy.
Let me see. My screen is frozen.
You know, it comes down to what you're willing to push. Where'd AJ go?
It comes down to what you're willing to do. What?
Push comes to shove, man. You know, it comes down to what are you willing to put up with? That's what I think all this shit's about. I mean, because honestly, Reg, what is somebody going to do to us that has not already been tried or has not already been done?
What?
What happened?
I'm having a serious lockup here. Hold on. So I'm trying to free some resources. I don't know what's going on.